Yeah, baby, since I've been gone, little bitty boy, Dubby on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy in the building. We are back on the fucking air. And you know, tonight is motherfucking opening night, bro. Tonight is opening night in the building. And I'm going to go over the matchups. I'm going to go over all the roster reveals that I got on my Twitter. If you haven't posted a roster reveal, bro, I'm going to be pissed off, bro. That's going to be mad annoying because I wanted everybody's roster reveal for tonight so we can go over every fucking starting five. I was looking at the transactions and goddamn, bro, how stupid whoever Summers, bro. I mean, pay a coach. Just pay a fucking coach to run the team. How do you fucking keep Adam Fades with a 5th round pick and then just cut him after the draft? What the fuck is the point of that? You knew he sucked anyway. With the amount of players that got picked in the 5th round. I mean, Rhino Diarrhea got picked in the 5th round, bro. There's J Money Wick, a lot of good rookies. Tiki Vert, there was some good players. Russo, Stop Boots got picked. With all these players that got picked in the 5th round, Stavo, and all the players that were still available, you go ahead and you keep Adam Fades, and then you cut him after the draft. Like, what was the point? This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Some of you guys are just fucking... Bro, some of you guys just do the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And that was one of the stupidest of moves. Especially because the kid was on a dynasty. So, I mean, if you wanted to keep him because of a dynasty keep or whatever, I mean, then keep him. What the fuck you cutting him for? Makes no sense. As far as who did the shittiest in the draft, man, I think Bring the Ruckus kind of took that hands down. I think they had the worst draft. One of the worst drafts I've ever seen. I mean, they didn't even give a fuck. Nico NJ in the 4th round and then Cole NPC in the 5th round. It just ends up being something where, bro, I mean, if the team is that terrible, they might get slammed with a fucking $500 tanking fine. I mean, with the performance that they did in the draft, it all depends on what the record is. I mean, if they have like a 3-29 season, bro, I mean, that's intentional. You know, I mean, can you go anything less than an F? Can I give him a W or something like that, bro? What go? You know, how low can I go, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fucking crazy, bro. Do I need an X manager? Nah, nobody touches the Twitter but me. I had some negative experiences when I shared the Twitter when I did the OPM. So yeah, I mean, bro, this just, bro. If they're intentionally trying to tank, that's gonna cost their owner a lot of money, bro. Or he's gonna be gone, bro, and be banned until the fine is paid. Because we're not joking around with that shit. Like, I mean, what a terrible draft, you know. So anyway, I'm just gonna go over the roster reveals that I got. Knuckleheads with Zig, No Beliefs / No Life. I mean, No Beliefs, that draft pick kind of confused me, right? I don't really think that kid's somebody worth drafting. No Life AD's a rookie. Hank G Bit's a rookie. Coop was an interesting pick, and then main hype, he's going to be with Zig no matter what. I don't like this roster at all. That's like a 7-win team right here, but 7-25. I don't like this roster at all, bro. I don't believe in it. I've seen Zig with much better supporting cast and still did way less. So this lineup does not impress me at all. This was a bad draft. ODB trying to recover from getting knocked out in the playoffs. Kinzo, the former MVP, former champ, is bringing it back. Popper slides over to shooting guard, which is going to be interesting. Hold up, my fault. Popper sliding over to the 2. Pluck playing lock now. Java Lanch coming out of nowhere to start at the power forward, and Ja playing center. Rebounding machine. Again, I've seen Kinzo with a better supporting cast than this. Nothing's really standing out to me. I mean, the Javalanche pick was kind of confusing. Pluckiana's a decent lock. This has to be like more of like a vibe slash, you know, we got a lot of chemistry and we believe in the guys we have here. This has to be something where these guys are just fits, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, these guys are solid, but I'm not seeing anything that's like, you know, standing out to the point where these guys are superstars. You know what I'm saying? So there's only one star on the team. That's Kinzo, and he's going to be doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. You know, there's something that's to be said about right fits, right? You want like on this team, Kinzo is the undisputed number one guy. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the guys got no egos. So they're all going to follow his lead. There's no question of who has the ball at the end of the game and who's going to be scoring the 30, 35. Probably, he might even score 40 a game. What he probably is going to have to do if his team's going to get back to the playoffs or win 20 games. He's going to have to score like 40. But you know they'll win on Popper sliding over to the 2 still adds defense. So you know they got a little bit better on defense than they were last season. I couldn't tell you about Flying Daggers because I don't think I saw a roster reveal from them at all. I mean that team's pretty much ran like shit. I would love to see. Yeah, I would love to see Flying Daggers, bro. I would love to see it. But this is the Old Dirty Bastards. Love the logo. Love the graphic. Assassination Day trying to bounce back. Is this a roster reveal? Yes, it is a roster reveal. Let's just jump right to it. CLB at the point guard. Tooley, the new head coach. Well, I mean, Tooley's not the coach there anymore, bro. What is this? This is old. I thought Tooley got traded to. Didn't Tooley get traded to Cash Rules? What is this? We gotta figure this out over here. But anyway, Tooley's still the coach. I thought he got a. I thought we accepted that trade, bro. I didn't put it through. What was the trade? Because I could have sworn I put that through. Yeah, Cash Rules gave up a first round pick. What did they give up? They gave up to protect your neck. Oh, that's right. Because they didn't have the first round pick. They can't. Cash Rules traded their first round pick to PYN, bro. That's why for next season. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Never mind, bro. Yeah, it's over. I'm not checking your DM, bro. It's over. So here's the here is the what's it called? The roster for Wu Gambinos. CLB, Tooley, Huncho at lock, excellence, and Troel at the center. Listen, bro. It's a good starting 5, bro. It's probably a better starting 5 than what they had last season. I like excellence at the power forward. That was a good pickup. Huncho playing lock. I mean, every position is solid here. You know, the weakest position right now is point guard, and CLB is a very, very good PG. So this is a solid lineup. This with Tooley doing his normal 38 to 42 points a game. This is a 20 win. They're back at winning 20 games if all goes well. If they can keep this starting 5 on the floor for most of the season for like 28 out of the 32 games, then this team's going to be fine, bro. This team's going to be absolutely fine. They're right back in the swing of things in that division. Assassination Day, I was just about to look out. Jari Bolden, Glock's out. Okay, so Ja from the 03 is coming back. He should have won MVP last season, but he didn't. Glock's out, his back. Lil Hebe starting at the lock. He was the 6th man of the year last season. He gets promoted to starter. Vanilla Face, and then Summon is the center now. Last season it was Preem. In my opinion, that's an upgrade to the starting lineup. So it's an upgrade, bro. They upgraded in both places. I like Hebe. I think Hebe's developing to be a very good kid on the sticks. He's young. He's like a 14-year-old kid, bro. But he's going to get better and better at the game as long as he stays in SIBA and learns from the veterans. And Summon is a better all-around center than Priem is. So they got better. They got better in the front court, 100%. They got better. I like this Assassination Day team. It's going to be a dogfight between them and Legendary Weapons for the division. But I like it. They'll be right back in the swing of things, fighting for a trip to the finals. Older Gods, Gold Veneers is the PG. Polo Uncut gets unbanned and brought back. Mace at the lock, Comp, and then Jay Snags playing center. Find My Handgun, backup center, and Frost. Good lineup, solid lineup. Again, the backcourt, nothing really stands out with the backcourt to me. There's no clear-cut star there. The lock is decent. Front court is top-notch. I would say 18 and 14 on a good, if they can keep this team completely together all season long. I say this is 18 wins. Might be a down season for them. Still should make the playoffs. Still should make noise. But and I have no doubt Polo's going to do well. You know, Gold Veneers going to. These are good players, bro. These are good players. But I mean, and if you're saying that they're one of some of the best hashes out, I have to see it in this league, bro. Like I have to see it in SIBA first before I started now anointing people as best. I don't care what they do in the cages. I don't care. I don't have to ask around. I don't care what they do in Hoff or anywhere else. I don't care what they do in OVNs. All that matters is what we see here, right? That's all that matters, bro. So, I mean, you know, we're going to see where they're at. And to me, when you start getting on the I get it, but to me, when you start getting on the radar as top players, I got to see you on an all-star ballot. I got to see you get voted to an all-star game. Let's start seeing the all-star appearances start piling up for these guys before we start saying, hey, you know, these are some of the best guys and blah, blah, blah. You know, I mean, are they good in an OVN? Are they good in an afternoon tournament? Sure. But are they good for 32 games in SIBA plus playoffs? We have not seen that yet. It's an unproven backcourt. I know Quay Cry was in the finals a couple of seasons ago, and then after that, you know, I mean, that was playing with Bam. Now he's playing with Polo. So that's a huge drop off as far as who your backcourt mate is. Jay Snags playing center. I mean, I usually see him playing power forward. You know, I really haven't seen. I don't doubt that he could play center, but I haven't seen that in this league so far. And competitive is always going to be. He's always going to be consistent. But I think this is 18 wins if they can keep everybody on the court at the same time. Bells of War, this is the team that everybody's been wanting to see. Dimes, Johnny Red is the big two. Zay Depoy was a good pickup at power forward. Separating at the lock, and then, you know, the weak link is Patty a point guard. I mean, Patty's going to have a lot of help. He's going to have a legendary center as his postmate in the pick and roll. We'll see what they can do. He'll have Johnny Red to bail him out. I see Johnny Red handling the ball a lot more than a shooting guard usually handles in this lineup if they're going to win. I'm not saying that this team's not going to go to the playoffs. I'm not saying that this team can't win 20 games, but it all falls down to the point guard. And the point guard is the owner and the coach, and he's controlling the ball. So we really have to see, you know, does ego step in? You know what I'm saying? Like, is the ego going to step in? Is he going to have a problem with Johnny Red controlling the ball a lot for a two guard? That's a lot of things we're going to listen. When you have a roster like this, when you have a roster built like this, and you have players coming over to these teams, there's always going to be those questions, man. Always going to be those questions, and they're fair questions to ask at the end of the day. But you know, tonight we're going to see, bro. A lot of eyes are going to be on this team because of Johnny Red, Dat Boy Dimes. Bells of War is going to get exactly what they paid for when they traded the 5th overall pick, when they end up getting the number 1 overall pick and spending it on Johnny Red. They are going to be prime time. All eyes are going to be on them. Everybody's going to be tuning in. The streams are going to be fucking insane. Dimes is finally going to go from like 25 viewers playing fucking shitbag LBA games nobody watched or cared about to playing in SIBA with Johnny Red on his team in a very, very competitive division where Bam is in his division and the defending champs are in his division and Cuban Links is in the division. You know what I'm saying? So Hills versus Bells tonight. They'll be playing against last season's number 1 seed. Green Light's going to be on the court. So, it's going to be a big adjustment, bro. A lot of eyes are going to be on these games for Bells of War. And Bells of War have not had this attention on them in a long time. Bells of War have been bad. They've been a bad franchise since the time Unguardable brought them to a finals. Seems like a fucking century ago. It's been a long time since Bells of War has been a topic of anybody's conversation. But this is what they got. This is the move they made. They mortgaged their future for this. So we're going to find out what they're made of, and I can't wait to see it tonight. Killer Army, which is going to be branded Inner Circle next season. Here's their roster reveal. Jag gets some help in the backcourt. Flu game Ryan. Kuok's playing lock. Ching moves over to power forward permanently, and they make room for exactly Dre. LVK coming off the bench. That is really good. See, that's where this kid belongs because he's a problem, bro. Like, he's a good player, but he's just fucking annoying, and he drags everybody down when he's in your ear. But to have him come off the bench if a Jag can't make it or a Flu game Ryan can't make it, listen, there's going to be a lot of pressure on Ryan, bro. There really is going to be a lot of pressure on Ryan to perform. I feel like if this team gets off to a slow start, then you have the issue. You have a quarterback controversy. You have LBK sitting there on the bench. Flu game Ryan is struggling. The team is 2-6. What do? You got to make a move. LBK is going to be nipping at the heels on this team. It's a good problem to have. It really is. It is a good problem to have. But I could see that becoming an issue if this team falters early. I don't think Ching is going to have the patience. He paid $500 to get his team back after embarrassing himself in the Discord last season. So, I think he's going to have a quick trigger if things go awry. And, it's going to, like I said, this is another storyline to follow. But that's Kill Army. Golden Arms, Lil Cause, Austin Reeves. That's a solid backcourt. We'll see what Austin Reeves got. I mean, it's been a long time. And I'm hearing a lot of shit that he's not the same type of player he used to be. Blapu hit his hand playing lock, one of the better locks in the league. Summers on the court, disagree with that, doesn't belong on the court. Issa Creed, solid center. Any of these notifications? Here we go, boom. Here is Cold World. Hutch OG starting at point guard. Tristan Hayden at the 2. The rookie Condone starting at lock. I'm Jay Crazy. Another two rookies that could alternate playing power forward. And then Penny, another rookie. Well, this team is laden with rookies going for the future is what they're looking at. It's what they're looking for. I don't see where you tagged me in that shit. Oh, here's Stitch. I mean, yeah, bro, you guys are doing this shit late as fuck. Here's the future. Like same as last season, bro. They kept everybody. Same as last season. Like CP, play shot, AJ, momentum, Big Red. That's a great move to keep them all. I mean, the roster's already stacked. All you need is the chemistry. All you need is guys to click and play what they need to play, and that's it. Shadow Boxers, Stavo, who they got late steal of the draft, getting this kid to start at point guard after drafting him in the 200s. Shadow Boxers got the rookie QQFH playing shooting guard. Blake NYC back playing lock back in Seba. Cool with that. The rookie playing back end and Farouk playing center. Young team. Don't see this team really going anywhere. Honestly, don't see it going anywhere. This is more of a building for the future, getting these guys right, getting these guys some runs at the pro level, and seeing what you got with the rookies. You know what I'm saying? So this is not a move for this season. I'd be surprised if they win double digits. I do. I would be. But they got a lot of potential here, bro. They got a lot of good rookies. So, and it all depends. Like like it all depends on what. They got the shooting guard in the third round. They got cool with that later. Like this is a team where you're building for the future, man. They're building for the future. So legendary weapons. Cooks Iverson is back. Debo performed at the 2 guard. Tricky. I don't know who the fuck these guys are. Adam Fades at the bench. This is going to be, this is going to be a good season for them. Legendary weapons are always going to be around, bro. They're always going to be around. Sons of Man. I'm getting to it, bro. I'm getting to it. If I retweeted you, I'm getting to it. Trust me. Liquid Swords, bro. This team's lucky if they win a game. This was just a terrible, terrible draft, bro. I mean, I am vicious playing corner to corner starting right off the bat. I mean, usually he comes in when the team's already finished. This is a terrible team. This is Black Label's a point guard. I mean, when Black Labels is the best player on the court for your team, it's over, bro. All right, it's over. Tomorrow came Ego Lane. You got some rookies, and these aren't even blue chip prospect rookies, bro. This is just intentionally tanking. And I love the fuck. I know they're playing double fours, but I mean, that's just slowing you down on defense, bro. Like the graphic is great, like he's got himself a good backup center. That's a good assistant coach, but this is just this is just bad, bro. This looks more like a G League roster, bro. To me, this looks more like a G League roster. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is more of like a G League roster. We already did Wu Gambinos. We did Knuckleheads, ODB. We did already. Assassination Day. Older Gods was done. Bells of War we spoke about. We did Kill Army. And we did Golden Arms. Okay, here we go. Wu Chronicles. Me giving him Jay Boolin really helped. You got Chuba, Jay Boolin, Zan playing lock, Kai, and then Nazir, the rookie. Trippy is somewhere on this team. They might have too many players. Hold on. I might have to find Trippy. Because Trippy's not the owner, he's the coach. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. One of these guys getting cut right now, bro. One of these guys getting cut right now. What is this, bro? AJ Lillard gone, bro. This kid's an idiot. This kid's out, bro. These dudes are absolute. I'm finding them. Nah, I'm gonna find them. Come up off that 50. Someone's got to buy that team. I can't. No, the fine is bro. It doesn't matter. The fine's needed. Somebody got to buy that team, bro. Somebody has to buy that team because I can't have this idiot running a team anymore in my league, bro. It just can't happen anymore. That kid is just fucking. That kid is this dude Trippy is just like, and he's been begging to own. Like, I can't have it, bro. Yeah. So I mean, that kid. Somebody's got to buy that team next season, bro. That's his last season with this team. Johnny Blaze, Meter, Arya at the shooting guard, stops, clamps K, and Pilo. I'm waiting for something to click because I just don't see it. I don't see this. I don't see this. I'm waiting for something to come to me like this is supposed to like where's the everything? Shout out to Kobe for the sub. Where's the owner, bro? Where's the owner? I mean, the owner had to step in and draft somebody. Black labels, we have to have a talk, bro. It might be time for you to just own and let somebody coach, bro. Because I mean, you're never gonna win. I mean, the roster that you put together is just so. I mean, this is bad. Like I'm looking at Johnny Blaze, this is bad. But like, bro, the roster you put together, dude. Like, no, I gotta go back to this shit, bro. Like, bro, what am I, bro? This is a great graphic. It is. Everything's beautiful. Well, what am I looking at, bro? How the lock you drafted leads college in steals. You're going double power forward. What does it matter if you drafted a lock that led college in steals? You're not playing with a lock. You got a double power forward. Put him in the fucking game. Oh, back end. Okay. No, you said a lock. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing anymore. All I do is see the wins and losses. All I do is see your win-loss record every fucking season. It's always terrible. And then I look at this and I see usually you wait until like week 2 when your team is fucking like 1-40, and then I Am Vicious and Sessions jump in the starting lineup. But I Am Vicious is starting from game 1 tonight. He's starting opening night. It's all, bro. It's already mailed. The team's already mailed it in. Who's on the starting lineup of this team then? Who's the starters here? I would assume I Dare You would start over the rookie at this point. I'm gonna go over all the teams, bro. Like Wu Chronicles, I like. Their owner's just an idiot, bro. It's Trippy. I don't even want you coaching a team, bro. I don't want you anywhere near anything. I just want you back in the G League. You're a fucking moron, bro. You're paying the 50. You're doing this shit while I'm fucking live on stream. You got 9 fucking players, bro. I mean, bro, it's not a mistake. I don't know. I don't fucking understand, bro. I don't get it. I don't get what you're doing. I don't get what you're doing, bro. I don't get it. I handed you Jay Bull, and I wish I would have never fucking did that. Shit's getting fucking absolutely nuts, bro. But this roster right here, bro, like I don't see anything here. Like, I'm not trying to shit on these players, bro. Bro, how are you promising playoffs? Black labels. I don't see like I understand. Like recognizing that, hey, I traded away a first round pick. I'm going all in the future. This season, though, I'm gonna let the kids play. I understand that, bro. I understand that, but I don't see any blue chips here. Like I don't see any top of the line rookies that you can hang your hat on and say, "Yo, we got this, top of the line." I don't see them. I see some good rookies that'll be fine role players. I just don't see the like what we just saw with what's it called? With shadow boxers. I saw some blue chip prospects. You know what I'm saying? I saw some blue chips. I don't see them here. Now, this team right here, I can't. I don't understand. This team right here they need an owner to come step in and do something, bro. Because I don't know what I'm looking at with this roster, bro. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I just don't. I don't get it. Like, where's the talent on that roster, bro? Johnny Blaze. Where did Johnny Blaze pick? They kept Clampies. They picked Pilo in the second round. Clamps in the third round. Lil Stops in the fourth round. Yeah, so it's all rookies. It's all rookies here. I get it, but Bro, there's no bro. Where's it? Where there's no bro. There's no talent. Yeah, I'm streaming all through opening night, bro. I might take a little break in between, get a drink or something, but where's the talent on this team, bro? Where's the talent? Oh, bro. Let's listen. I hope because this is like not what's popping in the streets right now. Oh, here we go. Some more shit. Scarfaces. Let's move on to the Scarfaces. Johnny Rocket and Score in the backcourt. Score is gonna like playing with Johnny Rocket. He's gonna like playing with Johnny Rocket. Lock duties. DJ Too Cold, who's about to get banned. So are we banning? What are we doing with DJ? Manny, you told me you banned him. Like, if I hop in the show channel, will you jump in? If you're not busy, just let me know what's going on. I'm gonna jump in the show channel. Oh, he responded. Okay, so he's just pulling his bullshit. Sean J on the bench. Yo, Cap. I mean, listen. I feel like as long as King Jones is on the court, this team's gonna win like 13 games tops.
Nah, he responded, Feach.
Oh shit, there you are. Yeah, I feel like am I wrong in saying that? Like, as long as King Jones is on the court for this team, like they're not going to win more than like 13 games.
Well, the problem is King Jones is he wants to be with his friends. So as long as King Jones and Yo Cap are continuing to be on that team will not be competitive.
Yeah, but Yo Cap's not starting.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he says he's on the bench.
Yes, he is.
What position does Yo Cap play?
He play. I hope he doesn't put him at point guard, but he plays the 1. He plays the 4. What's the lineup right now? What did you?
Johnny Rocket, Score, Lock duties at lock, DJ power forward, and King Jones back at center, where he's supposed to be.
That's actually really good. So it sounds like King Jones is actually competing. That's not bad. That's not a bad team, actually.
Yeah, but he's on the
King
court,
Jones
though.
is a King. Yeah, but King Jones on center is actually a good team. That's a really good team for sure. The problem is King Jones doesn't want to play center, Feach. He wants to play everything else but center.
I know.
So
he's like camping. As long as he's having fun, it doesn't care how many games he loses.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's trying to compete. Score might have knocked some sense into him.
Now look at this.
This is a good team.
Now look here. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say share your screen. All right.
Now look at this trash bag of a team.
Bro, yo, Meter's a joke, bro. He openly tanks. Bro. He openly tanks.
He already cost one owner a tanking fine, bro. This is gonna be his second owner. He's gonna cost tanking fine, bro.
Dog, I love DC, bro.
Look at this, bro. You know what I've noticed? The worst fucking teams have the best graphics. Liquid Swords, Johnny Blaze got the whole fucking Ghost Rider right here, bro. This team, this starting lineup that Meter put together is a fucking dumpster fire, bro. It is fucking garbage.
Meter is funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Meter is the funniest guy.
This team is fucking garbage juice, bro.
He put Clamps K at back end, bro, and he said they're competitive. It's insane.
And where's Clampy's, bro? I thought Clampy's was he was a first round keeper.
Bro, he benched him, dog. I'm telling you right now, he's openly tanking, bro. He put Clamps K.
It's not a good news. Who's the owner of that team, bro?
Bro, it's DC. And I hate
DC,
that it's DC.
Bro, DC, save your money. Save your money, because if you don't get to at least 500, bro, like that might be that might be a tanking fine, bro.
I fucking love DC, bro. This one breaks my heart, man. Put Clampy's back on the court, Meter. Stop with your bullshit.
I know, right? I wouldn't even let him get traded if he's not playing.
This one's a tough one, bro.
I don't want to hear guys talking about underrated solid, bro. This team is
Clamps K is not an underrated player.
Bro,
Plyo is an underrated center. That's the center's not bad. The lock's not bad. The point guard's not bad. I don't know who the fuck their shooting guard in their back end is. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I don't know who Arya is. Am I crazy to not know who that is? Somebody tell me who that is.
Probably a free agent.
Bro,
that's probably a free agent.
Meter is hilarious.
It's Riot Shebang. Oh my god, it's Riot Shebang, bro. This is bad, bro.
No, Meter is hilarious.
I
bro.
thought I saw Riot Shebang asking to get on the G League draft board just like a day ago.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who Riot Shebang
Now
is.
he slipped and fell into the fucking back of a garbage truck. This is crazy. Nah. Yeah, I'm streaming an open tonight, bro. I'm going crazy today.
No, Plyo is the bet. Plyo is a great player on that team. That's Meter. The only reason why I think Meter is tanking, bro, is because he's literally putting Clampys on the bench. We did not hear anything about Clampys not being able to play this season, and now you got him right in the bench for Clamps K. Come on, dog.
Yeah, this shit is bad news. I guess we'll have to wait till tonight, bro. I guess we'll have to. I guess we got to wait till tonight, bro. I don't know, bro. I can't even. That's the last time putting that graphic up on the screen. I can't keep looking at that team, bro. It's just looking at that team is just giving me it's giving me heartburn, bro. Just looking at that shit.
Can you grab him?
K-ISO, Blunt, Wolf, Lil Nilo is a solid 4. Then Santos Slim has to start himself. He's got a rookie center that he can put in, but of course he has to be on the fucking court. You know,
bro. This is the best team I've ever seen Bring the Pain have.
But the thing is, Santos, if there's anybody out there that could fuck this up, it would be Santos.
Bro, he's putting himself on the court. It's already a fuck up.
Bro,
but I will admit, though, that's a lot of personalities. I don't know if you know. Well, I know you do, but I don't know if the community knows what's on that roster. That's a lot of fucking personalities on one roster.
You got a lot of dipshits on the same team, bro.
The same so we'll see how they.
A lot of talent, but listen, a lot of talent. But I'll tell you what, this roster right here, bro. If they don't get off to a hot start, it is going to be a long season.
Yes, you'll see. They will not be on the court.
If they go like 2-5, or like 4-7, like in the first week and a half, it is going to be a disaster, bro. Like they have to go like 8-1. Bro, they gotta go like 8-1, bro. They gotta go, bro. They have to hit the ground running out the gate. They play 8 games. Their first 8 games of the regular season, they have to go no less than 6-2. No less than 6-2, bro. Like they have to fucking go 6-2. And I'm not saying the team look because
bad about you.
Bro, this team listen, this team could go like this team can start off slow at like 2-6 in the first week, right? And turn it around. It's a 20-win roster, easy. But I don't think
their personality though.
No. Listen. Talent-wise, this is a 20-win roster, easy.
Yes.
If they get off to a slow start, they have a tough time like gelling together. If there's arguments with Santos, whatever the case may be, and they don't start off the ground running, it'll be a disaster though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if they hit the ground, they go 6-2 week 1, bro. They're gonna win like 22 games.
Yes.
They're gonna win like 22.
I agree with that 100%. And Wolf, just so you know, bro, I'm not speaking bad on your team. You actually on paper, your team is amazing.
Nah, yeah, the team's good. Yeah, this team's
wise,
and the bench is pretty good too.
You guys have Santos, and you guys have Santos on your court leading the charge. I just don't think
he's not leading. He's not leading the. Listen, if the worst player on the court's the center, it's not gonna. That's not the worst thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you don't. You know, it's tough when you have a shit center when you have a point guard that's very demanding. And they don't have chemistry. But I feel like Santos has been around long enough to play center where he's had to pick up something. You know what I'm saying? Like he's had to pick up something. You know what I'm saying?
I just played against K-ISO yesterday, bro. The kid's back. I mean, he's a hooper. That dude's a dog. So listen, they have a really good fucking Bring the Pain can be a playoff team, but it also can be the you know what I'm saying, the most underrated or overrated team in SEBA history. So this is we'll see what happens, bro. Honest to God, like this should be a playoff team. Honestly, if I predicted the record correct, like if they vibe and gel together, I believe this is a 22-10.
Yeah, I would say realistically, if they stay together and everything's working fine, this team goes 22-10.
Yes.
Maybe even 23-9. 22-10 playoffs.
If it doesn't, bro, it'll be a 7 it'll be a 7.
It could go left real quick with these guys on the with these type of guys.
Exactly.
It'll go left real quick, bro. But listen, shout out to Santos has never had a team that good, bro.
Nope.
Yeah. Here's Liquid Pro-Am. The Gallus gets a starting point guard spot. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro.
Double shooting guard.
We were hoping. Nah, I keep saying we. My apologies. We were not hoping. Liquid was hoping you were gonna throw Jay Bullen on this team because they didn't have a first or a third. So this is a tough team for us, or a tough season for us because we don't, we didn't really have the draft picks. But I do think DeGallis is going to do great. He really wants to play the 5 out again, and he wants to play point guard, and I have a feeling DeGallis is going to look really really good in that 5 out. So um, I know on paper it doesn't look like a good team, but I think this could be a playoff team. I know on paper it doesn't look like it though.
Well, I mean, the center is decent. Power forward, I know nothing about. The shooter, they got doubles. I know the Icon Show was a keeper, right? They like
Yeah.
him. Hoodie Ross is going to do what he does, and DeGallis is really hit or miss, man. He really is. He's hit or miss, bro. Especially at point guard, he turns the ball over a shit ton. So he's very
Yeah, but,
sloppy.
but have you seen him you've seen him in the pick and roll in the 5 out. Like every team that he's played 5 out with, they've been pretty decent.
Yeah, but he
You know what I'm
turns the
saying?
ball over a shit ton, bro. He
Yeah,
turns the
but
ball over.
Icon showing that corner feature, it's a scary sight. It's like having, listen, you guys can make fun of me all you want in the chat right now, but it's like having Tutok, when they were playing that double shooting guards, where I can't remember where they were doing that, where it was Tutok and Gliz on the same team. Icon Cho is a bucket getter, and you put him in that corner is going to be a scary sight for teams, 110%. So I think this team could make the playoffs. We'll see though.
Here's the team that this team is hold on. Let me move this out the way. This team right here, bro. This team is my favorite to win the Annandale division. Right here. I think Fireball Killer's days are done. As far as they didn't make any of the moves they needed. This is to me this is the favorite to win the division right here. This team is a 25 win division winner right here, bro.
Wait, who are you talking about? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this team
No,
right here, bro. 4-D
this
at
is scary.
yeah, this is going to be a team that is going to be difficult to stop, bro.
Nah,
Difficult
this
to
team is
stop.
scary, bro. This is a scary team, bro. This
This
is a
is my
this is
pick
a
to.
chance
This
to
is my
win
pick.
32 games.
This is my pick to win the Annandale division.
I I, I think they can go 32-0.
No way. Not
I
going
just team
32
that I
wins. That's
this
not
is a team
happening.
that could. I think they could.
There's too
I'm not
many.
saying they
I'm
will.
gonna go. Listen, I'm gonna go over the schedule. I mean, I'm gonna go over the schedule. I'm gonna see who they
Um,
have on the schedule, right?
it doesn't matter who they have, Feach. It doesn't matter who they have. This team can go 32-0. This is a scary team. The
I don't
backcourt
think
is
any team's
scary.
ever gonna go 32-0, bro.
I don't know, man. Who was close? Wasn't a team close to
There was a
that?
29 win team, but
Okay.
I think that was Wu Chronicles. The 29
Didn't
win team.
Grave Diggers or whatever team Dosh was on that season? Weren't they pretty close? I think they like lost their last few games or something like that. I can't remember though.
So the Iron Flame. Here's the thing: they got to play Old Dirty Bastards 3 times. They got to play Fairybowl Killers 3 times. So I mean,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
they
matter.
got Wu Gambinos. They got State Mafia this
Doesn't
season.
matter.
You know what I'm
Doesn't
saying?
matter.
They got Supreme Clientele, Assassination Day.
Okay.
You know
No,
what I'm
they
saying?
got a scary.
Yeah,
They do have a scary.
they got legendary weapons.
You
They
you
got
kept
Sons of
going. Okay.
Man.
Okay. Okay.
They got Sons of
Never
Man.
mind.
Like they got
Never
Killer
mind. Never mind.
Hills on the schedule. They got Bells of War with Johnny Red and Dat Boy Dimes.
Okay.
So
They have a really
Scarfaces
tough
we just
schedule.
saw before, right? So they do have, bro. This team has a fucking massive, bro. This team has a fucking gauntlet of a schedule. So there's no way they're going undefeated. I say 25-7, bro. I'd say 20.
Yeah.
I say 25-7 because I don't think all 5 players play all 32 games. You know what I'm saying? But right here, listen, if this team wins 25 games and wins the division, bro, forget about that. They'll win 25 games, win the division, get a first round bye, they have a second seed or whatever. And they'll talk about what they're going to do when they get to the playoffs because this team's going to the playoffs for sure, 100%. They're not going to
I will
fucking.
say though, foreign D is the only one that may not play every game. Trail and Tutok they'll play. Blick is Trail's guy. He's definitely playing every game. Don DPOY I don't think has any problems loading up. So I just don't know about foreign D. He's the only one. But this team actually has the guys that will actually load up every game. I don't know. I think this team is really really scary, bro. Listen, even
No,
with
it is.
that crate,
It's the
they
best.
have to have
Listen,
the most
this is the best roster I've ever seen Iron Flag have in its entire franchise.
Yes.
So for sure, 100%. This was a great
But they
draft.
have the hardest schedule I've ever seen.
Yeah, that is. Listen, I didn't put it that way. This schedule was made before the draft, so don't.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So don't start accusing me of like, because they also have Bring the Ruckus on the schedule. They got Gravelpin on the schedule.
Yeah, nah, this shit is it's baffled, bro.
But this is a team that they're built for 25 wins. So, and I didn't give you the gauntlet wave. I made the schedule before the draft. I didn't know who was going to be on what team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had no clue who Sons of Man would have, so. And Sons of Man, wait till we do them, right? I haven't gotten all the roster reveals either. Cash rules. Boots and Plex in the backcourt, very mediocre. I know you like Boots getting a shot. Cap at lock. Haniana playing power forward, and Angel Bucks, the coach, at center. They don't have a bench here. They don't have alternates here advertised right now, which is going to be big because I don't really see this team playing all 32 games together.
Listen, Boots has absolutely dominated the G League for the last 3
seasons. Yeah, but I hate hearing that though, dude. Like, I hate you dominating. It's totally different. Just because you dominated.
It was time for him to get a chance. Like, I was tired of him coming in the G League and doing what he was doing.
No, I get it. Listen, I get it, bro. I get it. But you're thrown right into the fire, bro. As a starting point guard with a team that doesn't really have a lot of talent on this, bro. Henny's good. Angel Bucks ain't Angel Bucks ain't the same Angel Bucks that he was before.
Bro, dude. This team is a great you're crazy, bro. Heniana is one of the better back ends. Cap is a great lock. Plex is a great shooting guard. He doesn't do anything crazy.
You guys keep overusing the word great. Like,
what?
You guys keep calling people great. And they don't even have an all-star game to their credit, bro.
Heniana is a great fucking back end.
Okay, but he's got all-star he's got credentials in this league.
So who are you saying that I said was great? That
you're saying Plex was great, Cap was great.
I didn't. I said Plex he's a good shooting guard.
He was a good shooting guard. He plays his role as a shooting guard. He's not great. He's not over the top good.
Like, this team
plays his role.
Bro, this team is going to have to click on all cylinders every game just to get to 19 wins.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just to get to 19 wins.
But they will. But the thing is they have a chance to, and that's what I'm saying. I definitely think they have the roster for that.
I don't see it, bro. I really don't. I like the front court, bro. I like the front court. But to me, this is like a 12-win, 12-20. To me, that's like 12-20.
Nah.
13-19.
I'm gonna go and predict and say I think this will be a 500 team. I think this will be like a 15-17, a 16-16 team.
I think that's their peak. I think that's I think that's them at their best. Liquid Pro-Am, we already did them. Black Diamonds. Culture games and big cause back in the saddle in the backcourt. Love it. Like that a lot. A lot of points are going to be scored. Fight the Rap at small forward. Yeah, Zay starting power forward and Midnight Shack at the center. Layup K and Vip Jer. Good to see Vip Jer back on a SEBA roster.
He's been in the G League the last couple of seasons, so again, he's another one that I just it makes me happy. Feel like the G League is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing right now.
They got big guns in the backcourt. Sandy said Vip Jer is garbage. Well, he's not starting, so I mean, he got a good enough. He played good enough to get himself on a SEBA roster in the pros. The backcourt is fantastic. Of course, the center is a legendary center. The lock we're gonna see, and the power forward. I really don't know much about Zay. I don't know much about him. It's definitely something to watch. But I don't got anybody.
I'm assuming it's gonna be 4 out, 1 in, like how they did towards the end of last season. The 5 out wasn't working with this team last season, so there's no way that they're gonna go back.
Stacking stops before. Okay, yeah. So still not really familiar with this game.
He's not a bad backhand Feach. He's not a bad backhand.
Listen,
he's not
is he a starter though in SEBA?
Yeah. He's a start. Yeah. He's a starting backhand for sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll find out. We'll see. I mean, like I said, the backcourt's going to do a lot of heavy lifting. And they can do it too. They could score, bro. They could score a lot. Killer Hills, Green Light, and Sleepy AF in the backcourt. Green Light's gonna have to do a lot of the heavy lifting with the Sleepy Kid in the backcourt with him. Juice WRLD playing lock. He came back really at the last minute. Zell for real playing power forward. Decent player. And Trebley, the last season's rookie of the year, which I thought it should have went to like CP. I don't understand where the voting went. But Trebley won it. He also led the league in rebounds last season. So I like the roster, bro. I don't think they're gonna have the same success as they had last season. But when you have Green Light on the team, bro, the team is gonna be winning. Bro, the team's gonna get close to 20 games, bro. It's gonna get close to 20 games. Protect your neck. Truths and ankles in the backcourt. Ankles is good. Don't know much about the Truths kid. Brandon's
openly
back playing
tanking.
lock. Who the fuck is Tim?
Openly tanking. Openly tanking.
That's what
I'm
this
just
is.
tired of seeing this shit, bro. I'm tired of seeing this shit. Ankles tanks every fucking season and still doesn't do good. It just makes no sense.
G-Lock playing center. I mean, the bench isn't bad, bro. I like the bench, dude. I think they got some depth here. But the point guard, I know absolutely nothing about, bro. Nothing.
Truths is not a openly tanking, Feach. That's exactly what's happening right now.
So you're saying putting Truths in the starting lineup means you're openly tanking?
Yes, 100%. Openly tanking. Openly tanking.
Wow. Well, you heard you heard it here, bro. Jacoria said Tim's the best on the team. Who the fuck is Tim? Tim, a random Tim.
I don't know who Tim is either.
Who the fuck is Tim? Who the fuck is Tim? I don't know who Tim is, bro.
Hey, Truths, respectfully, bro, in the nicest way possible, I'm going to tell you something, brother. You're not touching the ball. Ankles is calling for the ball every possession. He picked you up so he can get 50 points a game. He's openly tanking, bro. All he cares about is his stats. I promise you, bro. I feel bad for you, dog, because you're on this team, but this is a tanking team, bro. He just picked you up because he knew you would give him the ball.
My man Tim right here. 2 followers. 7 followers. That doesn't mean anything, but this is my man Tim right here, bro. Free him.
Yeah,
my man Timmy, bro. Fight back. It was crazy. Jacory comes in, Tim's the best player on the team. Who the fuck is Tim? Nobody knows who the fuck Tim is.
Oh, is that Timmy? Oh,
Timmy, yeah.
Is that Timmy?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yo, R1 Saints, bro. I'm obviously gonna support my liquid team, brother. Relax, man. Take a deep breath, bro.
Who do we got here? Ferry Boat. Now let's start to see Honest HD at lock. I liked it. I like that pick a lot. Kyrie getting his chance again, starting shooting guard with Kenny in the backcourt. The MVP of last season, King Peroxide, is back. And then out of nowhere, just Keylock just gets a fucking starting job. So
what? Well, Keylock's not a bad back end, bro. This isn't a bad team at all. Except Kenny's on the court, so this isn't a bad team though.
Yeah, they're not winning the division this time around, bro. They're not better than Iron Flag. For sure.
Well, King Peroxide is gonna will them to some wins. He may even will them to a playoff spot.
Oh no, listen, I still think this team is built for the playoffs. I still think they have like a 9 or a 10 seed in them. They'll definitely go to the playoffs, 100%. I just feel like, I don't know, man. Instead of going all in on the last season of this 2K, like all the competitors did, you settled with just picking up Keylock and put him in a power forward. You could have done so much more. But listen, going into next season, he's gonna have a late first round pick in next season's draft. And they might not be done, bro. They let Kenny cook. A lot of people have been telling me, let Kenny cook. He'll just maybe they got something cooking by the trade deadline. Maybe they just want to see where they're at by the trade deadline to see if it's worth it. I like the graphic a lot. And listen, you got Peroxide on the team, bro. You got the MVP. He's the MVP for a reason. So, and Kenny said Manny will never compete in anything. That's one thing that he's finally gotten right. But we'll see. Like I said, bro, we'll see what they. We'll see if they make a move.
I'm a G League champion, bro. Get that shit right. Don't disrespect me right now.
Cuban Links Baby Jordan, Peja Lanes in the backcourt, weak. Carl playing lock. Ben P. Hall, Luke O'Neal, but his team's weak as fuck. This Cuban Links team is tanking. Like, bro, how you put this team on the court, bro? Come on, bro. How you put this team on the court?
I actually don't think this team is bad, Feach.
The graphics fantastic, bro. I love all these graphics, bro. These graphics are fucking awesome.
Bro, I don't think this is a bad team though, Feach.
Bro, come on. These guys aren't starters.
Hear me out though. Just hear me out for a second. Peja Lanes is not a bad shooting guard. He really isn't. I mean, I love the fact that
none of these players are bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? But these guys are like, bro, you have too many of those. He's not a bad player in the starting lineup. Like, you got to have at least one star. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this team going up against.
I mean, Fair Baby J and Carl, I would say, are their stars. Luke O'Neal has always been a really decent center. He hasn't played the game.
They got to play the defending champs 3 times. They got to play Bam 3 times. They got to play Johnny Red and Dat Boy Dimes 3 times. Well, that's 0-9 for this team. That is 0-9 for this team before they even take the court.
They're gonna get 1 win each from those. They're gonna get at least 1 win.
So I just don't know, bro. I just don't know. But Criminology, Mortal, and Walter in the backcourt. Love it. Stop My Break. Really good lock. Rage, great back end. And Loki, godlike. This might be the team to beat in that division, bro.
Wait, but let me see it. Sorry, I'm looking at something else.
It's them or listen, in that division, it's either them or the future, bro. Those are the only 2 teams worth anything.
You know what? I will say one thing about Criminology, bro. I mean, they fought through the fucking bump era. I mean, they had to go through hell for fucking season after season after season. So
you know what?
Really happy.
And you know what?
That they're in the position they're in.
Bro, give Panda the credit. He got the right guy for the job, and Nomar rebuilt this team.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. So they did a great job. But it's gonna be Criminology, and we saw the Futures roster reveal earlier. Not really much to see. It's the same starting lineup as last season, which is fantastic for Big Red. I thought that was great that he did that to bring the starting 5 and run it back. You know, now they're gonna have it. You know, they already got 32 games together. Now they're gonna go into season 2. No changes in the lineup, and they didn't really need any change in the lineup. The lineup was talented already. But these 2 teams are going to battle out. There's nobody else in that division that's any good. Like, there's nobody else in that division that's any good, bro. Like, this team, that New Brighton division, it's got Bring the Ruckus, which is fucking god awful.
Yeah.
Gravel Pit, I don't believe in. Method Man is Method Man, and Wu Chronicles has a good roster, but Trippy's in charge. So I don't really believe in that roster either. So and they got Kai Iverson, who fell off the face of the earth on draft day, and Jay Boulin was gifted to them. And, Jay Boulin's never going to load up more than fucking 15 games in a 32-game season. So it is what it is. You're going to see Trippy playing back end a lot because Jay Boulin's not going to show up. So, it's going to be Criminology and the Future battling it out for first place. 220-win. I could see 220-win teams in that division, in the New Brighton division. Theodore unit looking to step it up. Bruce Man playing center. This is just a troll. This is troll. Festoons playing power forward. He was cursing us out because we didn't get a trade or whatever. I don't think there was a trade that was going to come rescue this team as long as Bruce Man starting at center. I mean, I guarantee you could go to the free agent list right now, find a free agent center that's better than Bruce Man, bro. I guarantee you can find a free agent better than Bruce right now if you go. But the power forward's okay. The lock is terrific. The shooting guard is great. The point guard is Zol TV. I want to see what Zol TV can do on a team that actually could win games. Like, I've seen what he could do last 2 seasons in a row, stat padding, and he gets his numbers on a shit team that's winning fucking 6 games, 7, 8 games. Let's see him do it. Let's see this team get to 18 to 20 wins, and he's still putting up those same numbers. So Zol TV to me is really good talent, but unproven as far as like what he brings to the table as far as winning. They got one of the best locks in all the SEBA, period. And he's going to have a lot of help with the shooting guard. The shooting guard, Jed, he's been around for a long time, bro. He's going to be around a long time. But like I said, the point guard, I know he can score. I know he's got game. Usually he's doing it on a shitty ass team that's going nowhere. We're gonna see what it looks. We're gonna see what Zol TV looks like when the stakes are high, bro. You know what I'm saying? When every game that you're playing in the regular season matters because you're fighting for position for the wild card.
I'm also just really confused why Bruce is starting over Drez. Is there a reason why that is?
I don't-
Anybody in the stream?
I don't know, but
why?
you also got to remember too, if you're Theodore unit, bro, and if you're Zol, like you're looking at the Killer Beast 3 times, you're looking at Supreme Clientele 3 times, you're looking at Bells of War 3 times with fucking Dimes and Johnny Red.
Oh, that's a different shoot, Drez. Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's those 9 games that they got to fucking play is going to be rough. Like bro, you have to fucking see. We're gonna really see what this point guard is made of now with the stakes high, bro. We're gonna see what the stakes look like. We're gonna see what this team can do. We're gonna see what this point guard can do. You know, he didn't.
Well, they're
really,
not a playoff team, Feach. I'm not. Yeah, this isn't a playoff team.
You don't think it's a playoff team?
Yeah. He's not a play. There's not a playoff team at all.
Well, the only reason why I would say it's not a playoff team is because there's 3 teams in that division that are going to go to the playoffs.
This is a 10-22 team.
Think so? I don't think it's that bad, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think they've been that bad.
10-22.
They've been that bad, and they didn't have a good shooting guard. They didn't have a great lock like they do now.
Bruce Man on center, 10-22.
Bro, because of this, let's just take a look at their schedule and see who they're playing.
Bro, 10-22, man. Bruce Man's on center, bro. My fault, B. Sandy. Let me chill. I apologize, guys. My fault.
They got Bring the Pain, Older Gods, Poisonous Darts, Sons of Man. Sons of Man's a good team. Poisonous Darts, they could walk through. Winter Wars, they could beat up on. Bells of War is not easy no more. Wu Chronicles, Scarfaces, Cuban Links, they should sweep. Gravel Pit is bad. Golden Arms is bad. Shadow Boxes is bad. We haven't looked at Daytona 500 yet. Flying Daggers is bad. Cuban Links is terrible. Winter Wars another 2 times. Killer Bees, defending champ, Supreme Clientele. Bulletproof Wallets is bad. Cold World is bad. Pro Tools is bad. Iron Man is bad. Knuckleheads are terrible, and Method Man. So they do have a favorable schedule, bro. They have I don't see this as a tough schedule at all.
10-22.
I think they can squeeze out 17 wins out of that schedule.
Yo,
bro,
whatever. Yo, one of those teams that Feach just named, pick me up for one game when you guys play against Bruce Man on center, please, so I can drop 50 out the corner. Please, God, I just want to. One game, bro. That's all I want. A 1-game rental. Because Bruce Man on center is gonna be troll as fuck. 10-22.
You know, one of the guys said, "Yo, he's been playing codes at center." So I mean, but bro, that's codes, bro. But a lot of guys in the chat are saying 17. I say 7. Listen, I say 17 and 15, and the problem with that is that's not a guarantee to get you in the playoffs anymore, bro. There's Rushing Elephants won 17 games last season. They didn't make it. You know, usually usually you want to get to 18 wins, and that should get you in the playoffs. 17 is a crapshoot, right?
Yeah,
but 17 wins in this conference, does that get you in the playoffs? I don't know, because this Stapleton division might very well have 3 20-win teams in this division alone.
Yeah.
Between Bells of War, Killer Bees, and Supreme Clientele. So does 17 get you in the playoffs in this conference? I don't know, bro. If they could squeeze out 18, I think they get there with a 10 or an 11 seed, possibly a 12. But I don't know. Listen, you know, like you said, Bruce Man is. I mean, he's starting at center, bro. And listen, yes, the division is hands down the hardest division right now, bro. Especially with Bells of War stepping it the fuck up. Especially with that team, you know, getting Dimes and fucking Johnny Red, bro. That you know, they're gonna be nuts, right? So it's not gonna be easy, bro. State Mafia. Antoine Love and Heslana back in the saddle for these guys in the backcourt. Locks at the lock position. N-Lane, who really should have won Defensive Player of the Year last season again. And then Lab Work at center, bro. Lab Work playing center. I don't see any reason why this team doesn't take the number 1 overall seed.
Listen, bro.
To me, this is the number 1 overall seed, bro. Last season, they didn't get the number.
Here, bro.
Let
me tell you my unpopular opinion on this one, bro. I don't know. I just think Lil Locks is a worser version of Zay, bro. Personality wise, he's not going to do well with them. He's not going to do well. The State Mafia is going to be worse than they were.
I'm not worried about his
this
personality
season
on
than
a
they were
team.
last season.
I'm not worried about his personality on a team like this. When you got
I'm trying to
Antoine
tell you,
Luffel,
bro,
when
State Mafia will be worse last year. There will be a worse team this season than they were last season.
I think that I think
I
this
would put any money on that.
I think this is the number one seed in the conference. I think this is number one. Iron Flag number two. I think.
I can't wait to prove you wrong on this one.
I think Assassination Day is going to end up getting a number 5 seed because this team's going to win that division. This is the number one seed, bro. I think this is the number one seed, bro. 100%, bro. I think this is the number one seed.
Listen, I'm excited. I'm excited to revisit this in 2 weeks.
We'll see, bro. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Glaciers of Ice. B. Sandy playing point guard. And Ty Locks in the backcourt. I love the backcourt. Max spams X at the lock. I love it, bro. Pest, really good power forward. And then TJ at the center. Wheel, I would start Wheel. But these guys got TJ in there for the chemistry. They like TJ, bro. You know what I'm saying? TJ's everywhere. Wheel isn't. I get it, bro. But
yeah, this is a good team.
This is a good team right here, man. This is I think this is the division winner, bro. Easy. I think there's a 23 wins, and they're gonna take Park Hill division. I think the division is taking a step backwards, bro. I think, bro, I'm really not a big fan of the Liquid Pro-Am team. Liquid Swords are garbage. Scarfaces are good. Cold World are not good, and Bulletproof Wallets, they already traded their first round pick. They're already planning for next season, but their division is a cakewalk, bro. 23. I think 23-9. No less than 23-9 for this team, bro. I think they got.
This is a playoff team for sure. This division again. I think this is probably one of the rare scenarios, Feach, where our division is probably non-competitive this season. So, and I think you're going to see Glaciers of Ice really come in and kind of step in as the authoritative team in this division. I think my assumption is you have Incarcerated Scarfaces could surprise us. I don't think they will, but I think Glaciers of Ice will.
No, I think Scarfaces is the other playoff team in that division because they got Score. So listen, they got Score. They got a player that they can count on, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this team is the division winner, 100%. They'll get the first round bye, and I'll say about 23 wins. Pro Tools. No Vision is the star of the show. Lexi Hull, rookie. Mink playing lock. By Animations in Shows World. I don't even know how many games Shows World is going to play. This is another single-digit win team. I don't think this team is going to be good again until No Vision is back as the head coach and he's ready to go all in full time again, bro. That's what I think. I think 13 wins is generous. I think 8 or 9 wins tops. I think they don't get the double-digit wins. So it's a rough time for Pro Tools, bro. Listen, Pro Tools for a long time been one of the greatest franchises in SEBA history, all time in playoff wins, top 5 in wins all time, win percentage. No Vision's got over 200 wins as a head coach. They had their time, and now they're on a downward spot. It's their downtime now, and I think they're really going to have to wait until No Vision can get back and focus, if that ever does, happen again. But I don't think this team is going to really return to the glory that they had until No Vision is ready to come back and take the coaching spot back and, free up the 3rd round pick for them and, make the moves. But By Animations to me was a reach in the 1st round. I would have listen. I mean, with a lot of I would have went lock, bro. Honestly, I would have went lock in that 1st round. I mean, listen, Shows World is a terrific center, bro. I just don't see him playing a lot. I just don't.
I don't think this is a bad team. I don't think it's a bad team at all. Lexi Hall is not going to be. I think he's going to do great. They might fuck around and keep him as a dynasty player. I think By Animations wasn't a reach. I think By Animations is a 1st round, especially with the draft that we had this past day or so. This By Animations got picked exactly where I think he should have been picked. So, I think this is a good team. I don't think they're going to be. When I say good, I don't think they're going to be playoff. I think this is a mid 500 team. I think they'll go 17-15, 18-14. I think something like that.
Now, this gravel pit team is going to. This is the first time they're going to do it without Sereno as the coach or on the court at all. So, if, you downgrade when you take Sereno out of the center spot and off the sideline as a coach, and you sub him in with official. Official's good, but he's no Sereno. So right off the bat, you went down. Miami 2K. I mean, he's gonna play down to the teammates. Scott. I mean, fucking God's Depoy is the starting lock, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Devontae's best day, Shake's best days are long gone, and play takes a rookie. So I mean, you talk about a team that's like again another 10 or 11 win season for this team right here. I just don't see it happening, bro. I don't see it happening for the squad. Sereno, I mean, listen, if you take Sereno and put him at the center and as a coach, maybe you get to 13 wins, 14 maybe, but this.
Bro,
they have no lockdown, bro. They're gonna give up 100 points a game.
Listen, I don't think God's DPOY is a good lock. That's not what I think. However, this team is not. Miami's going to hold that man's hand. The only one, in my opinion, bro, I do believe that Shakes. I don't know if Shakes still has what Shakes has. I think Shakes is, no matter what, is going to be decent.
Nah, he's washed up,
right? But he's a vet, right? That's a veteran shooting guard.
I get it, but I get it, bro. But
he's on the team he's supposed to be on.
I get it,
but you got to stop. I can't have any more play take and Miami slander. I just cannot continue. This team is actually going to be good. This is actually not a bad team, bro. I will put money that this team will get over 500. I'll put money on that. I know for certain.
What position is Paris AI play?
Lockdown.
So why don't you just put him in the starting lineup then?
I agree. I think that they should be starting Paris over Gods. But here's the thing. I think Paris also plays back end. I don't know what he's maining anymore. I know he was playing lock, and then I remember seeing him playing back end recently. But I think that his main position was lockdown. And I think he would fit really well with Miami. But I think God's DPOY will fit well with Miami as well. Miami's not a hard player to play with. He's going to overly communicate with you. He's going to tell you what he wants. He's going to tell you where he's at.
Well, Miami's going to play with God's timing for week 1 and then never show up again.
No, Miami will load up for anybody. That's one thing I like about Miami, bro. He doesn't really communicate in the chat very often, but he'll load up for anybody. I'm a big fan of Miami. I think he's a great player, bro. This team isn't bad. This is not a bad team, bro. We got to stop. This is not a bad team, bro.
I think the team, bro. I just listen. They have a gaping hole at lock, bro, and we know that already.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I think you put Paris at lock. I think that's where I think they're trying.
Because their starting lock is wasting away on the bench. Yeah. If I'm Sereno, I'm having a conversation with official about that and be like, bro, listen to me.
Yes,
our lock.
That's what I think.
Our starting lock is on the bench right now. We got to bring him in.
It's time to bring him in. I agree with that 100%.
Before it's too late, bro. Before it's too late.
He said before it's too late.
Wu Gambinos. We did Wu Gambinos already. Iron Man. Precision Kill and PZ in the backcourt. I like Precision Kill a lot. I do. I want to see him go to an all-star game. He's right there, bro. He's all-star caliber. I remember him last playoffs, bro. He was the only one doing anything. Now he's got a backcourt mate, PZ, who's really good. Rip Clutch playing lock is great. Bomb the Blue Skies is a great pickup for a trade. And then Lando at center is the weakest link on the team. Although Lando's not bad, bro. He's not bad play. He's an average center. But, the team's pretty good, bro. I think the team's pretty good here.
Let me see. Where are you at? I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at excellence. There it is. Sorry. No, listen, any team PK is not bad. And Zay, PZ, he doesn't play any defense. We all saw that with legendary weapons. The dude has no D whatsoever, but the dude can put the ball in the hoop, especially when he feels comfortable and confident with his team. And that pick and roll is great. Rip Clutch and Bomb the Blue Skies. This is a good team. I think this is a really good team. I still feel like Lando is one of those owners that pay to force themselves on the court. So, you're not going to prove to me otherwise. But I will tell you one thing, Lando, if you're listening, dog, if you don't make the playoffs with this roster, you have to think about stepping down or not stepping down, but you have to think about hiring a coach next season for 2K27. I think it's time that I think it's time you do that.
I have not done Sons of Man yet. I already did Johnny Blaze, and the roster reveal made me so sick. I don't want to do it again. So please don't make me go back.
Oh, you're right. He had no offense and all defense. My apologies. You are right. I apologize. My fault. My bad on that one.
Grave diggers. You got Val who Zens, Dosh who Zens, Zay playing lock, Nero and Oreo. It's a good bro. It is a good lineup, bro. It is a good lineup as long as they don't get caught cheating. It is a good lineup. It might be the best roster in that division, bro. I think Gravediggers will take this division. Last season it was cash rules. They overachieved. I don't see them doing that this season. Gravediggers. I always thought Gravediggers would come back and take that division last season. They never did, but this time around, I think they do. I think this is a 20-win team right here for Gravediggers. I like it. I like Oreo at the center. Nero coming back. Zay playing lock. They moved all the way up to number 2 to get him to make sure they got their lockdown. And they probably got the best lockdown in SIBA. And they got Dosh, who's going to score 40. And, Val, who's a scoring machine, bro. It's not going to be, this is not going to be an easy team to stop. And they're going to get stops. So this team is 20-plus wins, bro. And they're definitely going to get a first-round bye.
Yeah, no, easily 20-plus wins. Yeah, easily 20.
Killer Bees, defending champs. Asta Braylon Goated now starting at shooting guard. My man. Vaughn playing lock. Bait at the power forward. And then Native coming back.
Yeah,
no
I
stick.
Didn't think the team can get better.
Chef and Sly the drop god coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Is huge. I don't think there's not going to be a lot of minutes for Sly the drop god off the bench.
No.
I think Native played all 32 games last season. If I'm not mistaken.
I heard through the grapevines, Native will be gone for some time. So Sly will play a few games.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Oh wow.
But listen, I didn't think a team can get better after winning a chip. So this is, this is scary. We'll see what we'll see if he can. If you don't win, Asta, if you don't win, bro, I'm clowning you for.
This team to me, this team's going back to the finals. I think this team's going back to the finals. Who they play depends. I mean, they could. It could be a state mafia battle with Killer Bees again. I think that's probably the best bet is a rematch, and we've had that one. And you know what's crazy? The last time that happened were the last 2 seasons of a 2K when it was Protecting Neck and Scarfaces back to back. Protecting Neck beat Sonny and Scarfaces. In the finals, and then the very next season after that, which is the final season, I want to say final season of 2K23 or 24, they face each other again, and then Sonny finally got his ring and stopped the back-to-back. But we did have a scenario where you had 2 teams play in back-to-back finals against each other, and they ended up splitting. So I think this can happen again, bro. I think this can happen again. I think it's going to be Bees. This team is my front runner to go to the finals in that conference. Deadly Melody, Precise and J-Dub in the backcourt. I like J-Dub. Precise, we got to see what he's made of, bro, now that he's back in SIBA in the most competitive league. I like the lock a lot. Iggy Mo and Jacorian Bennett playing center. Bro, the small forward and the power forward, to me, are top-notch. Deadly Melody, got to go to the playoffs with this roster, bro. There's no way in hell you don't go to the playoffs with this roster. With the division, I don't know. I mean, you got Ghost Showers in the division who've gotten better. Black Diamonds has that fucking superstar backcourt. Legendary Weapons got better. Sons of Man got better. I mean, bro, this is going to be this Princess Bay division is going to be a nightmare division, bro. Like, it is going to be a nightmare. There's so much fucking talent, so many good teams. I mean, of course, everybody's going to beat up on Poisonous Darts. I don't think Poisonous Darts even gets a division win. Poisonous Darts going to win like 5 games. There's no way in hell, bro. Every team in this division is good except Poisonous Darts. I mean, we haven't even got the Sons of Man yet. We haven't even got the Ghost Showers yet. We're looking at Deadly Melody right now. We looked at Legendary Weapons, bro. Fantastic. We looked at Black Diamonds. I mean, Cause and Kochu Games. Oh, I mean, look, if you're looking at this roster right now, and you're seeing Ray Capilot, Iggy right here playing lock and power forward. This combination right here could give the Black Diamonds backcourt problems. This might be the best power forward and lock combo in the league right now. This might be the best. I'm not saying it's the best lock, and I'm not saying it's the best power forward. I'm saying it might be the best combination of both positions on the same team. So really, however far this team goes, It's going to rely on, bro, is Precise going to turn the fucking ball over? Is he going to be able to create a shot, are they going to be able to get some offense out of this team? People saying Vaughn and Bate are better. It's close. It's close. And that's a great, that is a great comparison. I like Iggy Mill over Bate. And I think Ray Capilot and Vaughn are very, very close, bro. I'm not, you guys are saying way better. I don't think it's way better, bro. I don't think it's way. The B's come close. But in my opinion, I think Ray Capilot and Iggy Mill, that combination right there is, well, if not the best in the league, then definitely the best in the conference. Definitely the best in the conference. This is the best in the conference. 100% hands down. You want to say the B's are better? I'm not going to argue with you about that at all because they're fantastic. But to me, this is the best power forward and small forward combo in the conference. So, and, they're going to have, listen, Black Diamonds to me, I don't know if they win 20 games. I do know that backcourt is going to score like fucking 60 points a game by themselves. And you're going to need a really good defense. You're going to need a good power forward, a good small forward to handle that. This team definitely does have that. They're definitely going to make noise on defense, definitely going to get a lot of stops. The question is, does this J-Dub and Precise backcourt generate enough offense? That's the question. And we'll find out.
Go make dinner, bro.
That's the question I got. Sons of Man, finally getting the Sons of Man. Cam SPM and Fen Sins in the backcourt. Resent Chris playing lock. Day Fry at power forward. And Mosif at center. This is light years better than anything they've had in the past several seasons. Step back Sam coming off the bench. I mean, their bench is solid, bro. The trifecta coming off the bench. Step back Sam coming off the bench. I would even go as far as say put Step back Sam in the starting lineup and bench Fence and instead of Fen Sins. I would want that IQ and that proven SEBA veteran leadership on the court with Day Fry. That's what I would do. Trifecta was released. They cut Trifecta? Holy shit. That's crazy. But yeah, this is light years ahead of what they had last season. Last season was fucking absolutely terrible, bro. Last season they won 5 games. They won 5 games last season, bro. This is, there's no way in hell they don't get better. But, Mosif, big upgrade at the front court, a top 5 front court in the conference, 100%. Day Fry is going to, finally Day Fry is going to be on a team that he's going to love playing with, bro. He's going to love playing with Cam. I think he would love playing with Step Back Sam. To me, in my opinion, I think Step Back Sam should be the starter. I think the Fen Sins pick, it's kind of redundant, bro. You got Step Back Sam on the bench, bro. You're gonna waste him away. He belongs starting somewhere. I think he'll probably have better chemistry with Day Fry. He's got a lot higher IQ. So, and it doesn't matter what Fen averaged last season, bro. It doesn't matter if you average 40 in a game, bro, because you're not going to need 40 in a game. Fen averaging 40 for this team is not going to help this team. There's a lot of offense to go around. There's a lot more ways this team can score the ball rather than having one guy score 40. You don't want to do that, bro. Like, you don't want to fucking have a team like that, bro. You don't want to have a team like that. You want to be able to have a team where there's multiple, you have multiple ways to do it. Method Men. Kova, Krabs in the backcourt, Fears, Locke, Seth Cobain, King Camp. This team's not winning. This team's another single-digit win team. Seth Cobain really is going to have to earn that Defensive Player of the Year if he wants his team to do anything. I like Kova, and I hate this shit on Kova, bro. I really do. I'm not shitting on him. It's just unfair to him, bro, that you have a fucking owner that just goes out and trades to get Krabs. Fears an okay Lock. They didn't really spend a lot, to get him and to keep him. And can't play in center, bro. So, the team's weak. They got Hall of Fame as a scout. They should have hired him before this draft. Listen, he asked for Krabs. Doesn't fucking matter if he asks for Krabs. You don't have to give it to him. This. You got to go with what's available. Go Showers. This is a team that we've been looking for. Jabari at power forward, Deesky at center, Jet, Gliz, and Jack threes. If Curry threes coming off the bench, bro, if this team doesn't fucking make the playoffs, dude, I don't know what else to tell you. But this team right here, bro, this has to be the best team in that division, bro. I mean, them Sons of Man are going to be battling it out, bro. This is why I was worried about Deadly Melody, bro, because, you know, these teams got so much better, bro. Jet, this is a chip or bust team. Honestly, bro. And Iggy, you got to play this team 3 times. So Jack threes and Gliz, they've won a championship together. Jet is one of the best locks in all of Pro-Am. Jabari, I really didn't like that pick, but I mean, at this point, you gotta trust Gliz's judgment at this point. And Deesky playing center, fantastic. I mean, this is a fantastic starting 5. Do I think this is better than the Sons of Man? I think it's a better backcourt. Yeah, I do. I think Gliz is the best player on either team. Jack threes is a proven point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do have a better backcourt. They have the better lock. You guys have the better power forward, and I think the center's up in the air. I think Deesky plays all 32 games. You know, even if he's one of the best power forwards, I'm not taking him over Dayfry at power forward. You know what I'm saying? Are you guys taking him over Dayfry at power forward? Is he better than Dayfry at power forward? Because that's the, you know, if you're saying yes, bro, that's a lot of pressure, bro. That's a lot of pressure for the dude. But if he's as good as you guys saying he is, then guess what? This team is fucking walking its way right into 25 wins, bro. This team is walking its way to a 2 seed with this lineup right here, bro. And you know, they mortgaged the future to get it. Love the graphic. This is the type of team that you want to see compete and see, but these are the type of teams, like when I'm looking at some of these other rosters, we just looked at Method Man, and it was just fucking god-awful, and now you're looking at something like this, and this looks like a fucking team that's ready to win a championship, bro. That week, there's only one basketball. I like it. Yeah, this looks like a super team. I mean, we have a few super teams this season with teams going all in on the final season of this 2K, but it's going to make things a lot interesting. You know what's going to be interesting? Looking at their schedule. Let's take a look at their schedule real quick. The future. Wow, it's going to be a great. That's going to be a great battle. They're going to walk right through Liquid Swords. Deadly Melody, of course, they play him 3 times. Poisonous Darts, of course. Kill Army. Shadow Box is terrible. Golden Arms, terrible. Rushing Elephants, terrible. Cash Rules. Oh, my God. This team might win 30 games, bro. This team's got to know by Brooklyn Zoo, Flying Daggers, Wu Chronicles, Glaciers of Ice will be a fantastic game. Killer Hills will be a fantastic game. Legendary Weapons 3 times, Sons of Man 3 times. Older Gods, ODB will be a great game. Wu Gambino, Supreme Clientele, and they'll just smack the shit out of Cuban Links. So this is a fucking, bro, this might be the number 1 seed because of the schedule. They might actually have a better record than State Mafia. But this team is a powerhouse of a team, and I'm liking every bit of it. And that was the last roster reveal that I've had. Let's see if there's any more that I was tagged in recently. We already did Liquid Pro-Am. We already did Scarfaces. We did the future already. Yeah, we're missing. We didn't. What other teams did we not do? We didn't do Brooklyn Zoo. I didn't see one. We didn't do 36 Chambers. I didn't see one from them. I did not see one for Flying Daggers. I did not see one for Poisonous Darts, although if I was Poisonous Darts, I wouldn't want to reveal my roster either. We did not do one for Rushing Elephants. We didn't do one for Bring the Ruckus. Same thing. I wouldn't want to do it if I was them neither. We didn't do one for Bulletproof Wireless. Where the fuck is From AZ, bro? What the fuck? We didn't do one for Winter Wars because, you know, Harlem Energy's a degenerate fuck. And we didn't do one for Supreme Clientele.
I got to head out, Feech.
All right,
I'll be back in a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, we didn't do roster reveals for any of those teams. But in my opinion, bro, looking at it right now, I gotta say, bro, I could just do the rosters here. These are the rosters so far. Keller, Snitch, AJ, Steelo. I like the rookies that they got. Mind of Trey, Golke, Slime Redder, I don't know who the fuck this shit is. I don't know who the hell that is. But this is not impressive at all, bro. That's not a very impressive roster. Got some rookies to be happy about. If you're a 36 Chambers fan, you're happy they got Keller. You're happy they got Snitch AJ. But this team's obviously playing for the future. Who else did we not do? We didn't do a Bring the Ruckus. Balenciaga, Tay, Bonham, Venom. It's Venom and no one else, literally. It's Venom and nobody else. Stormache, Monte. This team is going to be fucking god awful, bro. This doesn't even look. That doesn't even look like a SEBA team, bro. It really doesn't. Brooklyn Zoo. One rookie. They got Yuri and Hunton with the keepers. Paragon is in here. 81 shots. Brand new coach. It's going to be a long season for this team too, bro. It's going to be a long season for this team. This team's fucking terrible, also. That's that Brooklyn. Bulletproof Wallets didn't do a roster reveal on Twitter. Notice how the roster reveals have been terrible. This is not even a good team neither. Gat, GPT is not a starter anymore in this league. The rookie's okay. Steez and Perk always play together. From AZ is playing. Yeah, so like the teams that are not doing roster reveals really don't have a roster worth revealing, in my opinion. Who else didn't we do? Flying Daggers, another shitty team. Kelsey Plum, the rookie. Glock's MVP. Briscoe, Brazy's these are good rookies. And other than that, there's nobody else, bro. CO's okay. Other than that, bro, like there's just nothing here either, bro. This team's just gonna lose a lot of games. Who else didn't we do? Poisonous Darts, another team. Lane's the rookie. He's the only rookie they got. Higgs, Loyalty, Fiend, Wervio. It's terrible. This team's terrible. Yeah, we've done them all, bro. I've done every single team so far. I've done every single team. So, I've done every team so far. I'm just going through the teams that did not have a roster review. And it just so happens that the ones that did not have a roster review are fucking terrible. Rushing Elephants didn't do a roster reveal. Drills Only, Mug, Nate Sellin. QMVPG's good. This kid's good. Front Fades is okay. Nate Sellin's the coach. I don't think he's going to be playing. Another team that's not going to be very good this season. And Win Awards. Oh, Supreme Clientele didn't do one, but they should be good. Right? Chicago Streets at BAM. Trifecta playing point guard for this team. Holy shit. Kill Brill. So Trifecta goes right into the starting lineup. So Chicago Streets, Doodle, Trifecta, Sell the Zenner, and Clean Steals. That's a fantastic starting five. I like that starting five a lot, bro. I like that starting five. This is going to be a very good team. The only good team that didn't do a roster reveal. And Win Awards. The rookie's good. So Toxic is a former 6th man of the year. The Gap is another wins golded and winning and gaining. These guys are good, bro. I mean, bro, if winning and gaining, they got two centers. I don't know what they're thinking there. They got two centers. So I don't know what they're going on here. But Wins Gold is very good. Either center is really good. You know what I'm saying? They got depth in the front court. Harlem can play power forward now. He's no slouch, right? And they have the Gap and 7. So Toxic will come off the bench just like he usually does. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. That was nuts that he drafted with GR. These are two starting centers. Play calls is the starter. I don't even see that dude on the roster, bro. But anyway, those are your rosters for season 38. A lot of super teams going into season 38. It's going to be a lot of. I wonder, out of all the super teams that we're gonna be seeing, with all the teams that made their moves, and you're going to see a lot of super teams for season 39 too. Is a lot of these teams. Listen, teams that traded for first round picks this season. Those first round picks had to go somewhere, right? So we're going to see some powerhouse teams next season as well. I'm just wondering if there's any teams out there, any sleeper teams. I'm wondering if there's any sleeper teams out there that don't have a super. I did every single team. I'm not doing all the teams over again. Matter of fact, I got to get ready for the stream for opening night. I actually am going to take a break and we'll go get something to eat and probably take a little bit of a nap before I get back on there, so I'm not yawning all night. But there's got to be a sleeper team out there. I wonder who the sleeper team is going to be. I wonder who that sleeper team is going to be. There's got to be a sleeper team out there somewhere. All right, so yeah, I did all the teams, bro. Now I'm going to take a nap and get something to eat so I'm not yawning my ass off for the stream tonight. So make sure you guys tune in. I'll be live 8:30 tonight. I'll be going live in about a little less than 3 hours from now. For now, just watch some Pro-Am. You guys can watch what's his face warm up.